It's now my great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Grace Bransford. Dr. Bransford earned her undergraduate degree from Stanford University and spent 10 years working for some of the top advertising agencies in the country before deciding on a career change to veterinary medicine. She graduated from the UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine in 1998 and has owned her small animal practice in Marin, California for the past 13 years. While in veterinary school, Dr. Bransford served as co-president for her class and was also the student representative to the California Veterinary Medical Association, CVMA, Board of Governors. She has continued being involved in organized veterinary medicine at both the state and the national levels. She was the most recent graduate to be elected to the American Veterinary Medical Association Council and was a member of the Blue Ribbon AVMA 2020 Vision Commission, as well as the AVMA's Task Force on Governance and Membership Participation. She has served on a number of AVMA and CVMA councils and committees during the past 19 years. Dr. Bransford has also served with the school's Admissions Committee in 2008, helping to select the class of 2012. Dr. Bransford is a native Californian, born in San Francisco and raised in Marin County. She enjoys spending her time with her black Labrador, her Irish sport horse, and her giant Flemish rabbit. I'm pleased to present Dr. Grace Bransford.
Thank you, Dean Larimore. I'm not sure who's better at clearing fences, the Irish sport horse or the giant Flemish rabbit, but right now my money's been on the giant rabbit, I have to tell you. Again, many thanks to the dean and the wonderful faculty and staff of this great school for the honor and privilege of addressing the graduating class of 2017. Many of you, as I look down in the audience, the faculty have helped get me where I am today, and for that, I thank you. And graduates, I am so very proud of all of you. So I ask you, how does it feel to graduate from the U.S. News and World Report and the QS World University Rankings #1 veterinary school? That makes, obviously, UC Davis the #1 veterinary school in the nation and the world. We're waiting for the best veterinary school in the universe rankings. We don't have them quite yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be right up there at the top. It doesn't seem all that long ago that I left the glamorous world of advertising, where I had an office in a city skyscraper and a big expense account, and I came here to be a veterinary student. I thought I'd learned a lot and did a lot up to that point in time, but I had no idea that in the next 4 years, I was going to get drilled in the thumb by a very cranky parakeet. I was going to stand humiliated, having failed to draw blood from a horse's jugular vein after being told it was as large as a garden hose, and be repeatedly vomited upon by a vulture that I was assigned to on the Zoo Med service. But crazy as it all sounds, I loved just about every minute of it. I was being welcomed into a whole wonderful new world where I had a lot to learn before reaching the day that all of you have reached now. This is a good thing because I really love to learn and I see myself as a lifelong student. The wonderful thing about practicing veterinary medicine is that you get to keep on learning. Now, continuing education it's the easy part. You go to a major conference, you attend the required number of lectures, you have some beers with some colleagues and classmates you haven't seen in a while, and you got that all knocked out. When I say keep on learning, it's not just the veterinary learning, but it's the ongoing learning about people and their relationships with animals. It's about dealing with your successes and some disappointments and failures. It's learning about the way you practice veterinary medicine and to trust your knowledge and your instincts. As you move through your career as a practitioner, you'll initially rely very heavily on all the wonderful skills and knowledge you got from this great school. But as the years go by, you'll gather new knowledge from your coworkers, new information from endless research and discovery, and the learning that comes in very unexpected ways from working with the unpredictable behavior of people and animals. All of that knowledge will help to create your own style of practicing medicine. It will be unique to who you are, what you've experienced, and what you believe. And it's that style or way of doing things that helps guide your internal compass. What is your internal compass? Your internal compass is yours and yours alone. It's formed by who you are, what you've experienced and believe, and what brings you joy. It's a little like that game that you played as a kid. You're warmer, you're colder, as you look for something or someone with your eyes closed. So check your internal compass and go in the direction of feeling warmer when it comes to making the important decisions in your life. As I found when I made the decision from moving to advertising to becoming a veterinary student, to changing my job from one to another, or buying a veterinary practice and other major life-changing moves, I found that I could consult 10 trusted people and get 11 opinions, maybe 12. Now, data gathering is always good, and I don't discount it, but at the end of the day, use your internal compass to help you guide to your decision, because only you will know what is right for you. And another tip I got from a wise person was once you make that decision, keep going on that path. Don't look back, and move forward with all the energy and enthusiasm and optimism you can muster. Speaking of new paths, don't be surprised if you may find yourself on a number of them on this wonderful profession of veterinary medicine. Through my years of volunteering with the American and California Veterinary Medical Associations, I had the good fortune to meet veterinarians who had changed their career paths in many incredible ways. Veterinarians who are now working for Homeland Security, for the Gates Foundation, for the CDC, for the Army Veterinary Corps, running a veterinary technician school, and learning and teaching, coaching to veterinarians across the country. The possibilities are endless, and it's only limited by your creativity and imagination. I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to get involved in organized veterinary medicine. It's been an important part of my career, and I've received countless benefits from my involvement. The profession itself needs guidance as we move through some very rapidly changing times influenced by rapidly changing technology, demographics, the economy, and other factors. You can help steer it by contributing your thinking and experience, whether as a new graduate or a veteran practitioner. Whether you get involved in a local, state, or national level, give back to the profession because it needs you. Without volunteerism, you will learn more about the profession, discover new opportunities, and meet some wonderful colleagues who will help expand your network and support system. As we all probably already know, a support system is very important for those of us who serve in the helping professions. I'm sure many of your classmates helped you through some difficult times when it was challenging going through this curriculum. There are numerous studies showing the high rate of depression and suicide in our careers. Those studies are very real. So when you face some dark days of practicing veterinary medicine, and believe me, I've been there, remember that you are never alone. We are your family, and we are your tribe. So reach out to your classmates, to colleagues, to your state or national associations that have people and programs in place to help you if you need it. Speaking of classmates, I'm so very proud of mine. Many of them are here as members of your faculty, and we have many others who are also shining stars of the profession. Take a minute to look at your classmates and wonder what greatness will come from them, and wonder what greatness will come from you. Maybe we can fast forward in time And you guys may be sitting in one of those 5 seats in the future receiving an Alumni Achievement Award. Courage, commitment, and resilience can create some amazing things. So I'll let you in on a little secret that I learned when I was on the school's admissions committee. We were told to screen for resilience. Now, obviously, we were screening for smarts and good judgment, but the admissions committee was told that an important determinant for getting through this program and practicing in this profession was resilience. So know that all of you have a core of resilience, or you would not be in this school, nor would you be sitting on this stage. So use that resilience to carry you through all the ups and downs and to help you pave your way to your personal achievements. My partner, Patrick, has a little thing that he does in the morning, a little ritual that he calls his inventory check. And he wants to make sure he's got his glasses, and he's got his keys, and he's got his briefcase, all the things that he needs to get through his day. And that's becoming more and more important as our short-term memories are not as good as they used to be. So, class of 2017, I'd like you to do your own inventory check before you leave this hallowed institution. The knowledge and skills from the #1 veterinary school in the nation and the world, check. The inner compass that will guide you along the way, check. The support of the veterinary community that has come before you and after you, check. And the core resilience that got you here and will carry you forward, check. With those things in hand, I am sure you are very well prepared for whatever lies ahead. So I'll close with one last little story. When I started my first job as a veterinarian, the staff would say, Dr. Bransford, you have a patient in exam room 1. Dr. Bransford, you've got a phone call on line 2. And I would go, huh, what, who? And it took me a little while to realize that the doctor was me. So as you head off into the exciting new opportunities that lie ahead, and you hear someone address you as doctor, remember, that doctor is you. Congratulations, class of 2017.